Hey everybody, we are so excited to walk you through the next features being released here at YouVersion. Yes, that's right, I said features. We're really excited to share some things today, but before I introduce you to my friend, I've got a couple of disclaimers for you. First, I want you to know that the mock-up you're about to see is going to look a little bit different than what you're familiar with in YouVersion Connect. That's because it's a mock-up. It's okay if it looks a little bit different. Don't be alarmed if you see differences. And my second disclaimer is that what you're seeing us demonstrate today may change slightly by the time it comes to the release window. Because it is a mock-up, we're still testing it, we're still getting feedback, and there are some slight changes that we may end up making just to make it as easy as possible, but what you're seeing today is pretty close. So with that said, allow me to introduce you to my friend, Jonathan Santiago. He's one of our senior product designers. Jonathan, thanks for being here today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Nathan. Hey, to all the partners I haven't met, it's awesome to meet you. I'm a product designer on the design team, like Nate said, and I'd love just to show you what we're doing in YouVersion Connect. First, we're going to talk about ordering your collections. Now, a collection is basically, if you go to your page right now in the app, you'll see rows, all plans, videos, teaching clips. We're calling those collections. And what we're giving you the ability to do now is order those collections based on how you want to prioritize your content for your specific audience. So as you're looking at my screen here, this is an example. If you're in YouVersion Connect, let's say in this case we're YouVersion, you see our logo here. Pretend you're seeing your logo, and here you're going to see all your content, your plans, your teaching clips, and your videos. And what we're going to allow you to do is move them up or down, and you can also customize them by language. So if you want one order for English, another order for French, you could do that. In this case, you see I have 4 rows here, 4 collections. I'm going to take YouVersion Rest. I'm going to move that to the top. And you can see here I can move items up and down by dragging or clicking. In this case, I can move them around until I get them where I want them. I can cancel or save. Let's go ahead and hit save. Now we see our change is saved and we see the new order there. And you can preview it as well. So when you hit preview, we're giving you an example of what your users will see when they're actually looking at it in the app. There we go. And so we got our English order the way we want to. Let's say you had a different language. Let's say you selected French. Now, when I select French, I'm going to be seeing what a user would see if they had their app language set to French. And you may want your orders to be different for French. So in this case, you can see my content's a little different, therefore my order's a little different as well. And that's basically how ordering collections works. So hopefully that's really valuable to you and your ministry.
Yeah, that's great. What's exciting is some of you may think that that doesn't apply directly to you right away. And that's what I want to tell you about is the second feature that's following this one. So once this one is out and released and working, we're going to be able to start releasing the second feature, which Jonathan's going to tell you about now.
Okay, so this one's also really exciting. We're calling it Plans Collections. And a collection, again, is basically not just something we make for you. In this case, you can take all your plans. Say you have 10 plans, 50 plans. I know some of you, hundreds of plans. You can pull different plans and create collections or journeys that you can take your users through. In this case, let's look at another example. All of you, when you go into YouVersion Connect, if you have plans, you're going to have at least one collection. This all plans collections right here. I'm looking at my English collections. Let's go ahead and create a new collection. I'm going to tap New Collection. And we want to create new collections per language. So you may have certain languages you want collections in, certain languages you may not have enough plans yet to make that. Or you just may want a different order of a collection for a different language. We're going to give you the ability to do that. In this case, let's choose English. Then let's go to Next. And you get to name your collection. You can name it whatever you want, whatever you think is appropriate. We just ask that if you're doing a collection in a different language, you localize whatever name you're using for that collection. In this case, let's make a collection called New Believer Journey. We're going to create our collection, and ta-da, we have a brand new collection. Our collection's created. We have 0 plans though. We see it's in a draft status. So let's add some plans. Now imagine all your content here. You'll see every plan you have in whatever language you selected. In this case, let's pretend we're going to search and we typed in something, and you can add one or you can batch add as many plans as you want. So let's select 4 plans here and hit add. There we go. So now we have our New Believer Journey collection, and we have our 4 plans added. We can move them up or down, we can delete them, and we can even add more. In this case, let's go ahead and publish it. Now this is a really cool feature too. So you can publish it right away, or you can set it to start at a later date. So if it's a Friday, you want to have a collection start running on a Sunday, or if you want to schedule it months out for Easter or Holy Week or anything like that, you can go ahead and do that. You can also set an end date too, meaning if you want a collection just to run for a certain amount of time, say for 7 days during a specific week, or just for the month of December, you go ahead and do that. You can take your hands off. It'll start and stop by itself. If it's in a published state, when the end date comes, it'll go to a hidden state. So hopefully that's really valuable for you. In this case, we're just going to publish it like regular. This is great. You know what? I don't think I want How to Stop Worrying on a New Believer Journey. So we'll just go ahead and remove that one. And let's bring How to Start Reading the Bible up to the top. Okay, I think I like that order, so I'm just going to save and publish it. Now, when we go back, there's our new collection, New Believer Journey. And you can just create as many collections as makes sense to you. So start thinking about, you can do collections around topics like anxiety, depression. You can do collections around through the Gospels. You can do collections around New Believer Journeys. Just whatever your passion is for ministry. If you have those plans, you can start organizing and making collections now.
Yeah, it's great. I'm sure you are as excited as I am. The truth is that more YouVersion community members are accessing your content and your partner page than ever before. So these features are designed to help you cater and create a specific experience for each one of those members to come through and get closer with your content, and most importantly, closer with the scripture. With that said, Jonathan, I want to thank you for coming. We're so excited to share new features with you. We'll have more announcements soon, so stay tuned.